Okay, so quick story time. uh, I'm not showing my face because I don't feel good and I look like shit. But anyway, I was thinking how I'm so embarrassed to go to the normal Dollar General I go to because they all know me and my kid. And they also know I'm chronically ill and I have all these like neurological issues and shit. I got nerve damage and stuff, and I tend to like eat stuff with my hands. Like, just like, it sucks. I've done it so many times at the cashier trying to give change, just eat the change out of them. I'm like, I'm so sorry, I'm not trying to make it rain. I have nerve damage. Well, a few days ago, well, I guess last week, I went up there, and it's all a blur. I remember, like, just, I was stressing out over two things: my card not working when it was supposed to be, and also just my dad's birthday coming up, and um, my landlord was blowing up my phone over rent, and I also was struggling to get the extra $15 of rent out because it's hard to get that number out of an ATM and stuff, and like even cash back. And I remember trying to figure that out, and I passed out on the counter. And the next thing I know, I'm waking up by my cart, and I'm like, did I fall asleep? And some dude's helping me up. He's like, yeah, man, he did. I think so. And he's picking me up, by my cart. So I guess I passed out, trying to wheel myself out. And the next thing I know, I'm waking up. Like, they carried me to the side of the ice box out there. And they're like, you need a ride? Yeah. I said, yeah, thinking I need a ride. And I guess I passed out. They put me there. I don't remember getting there. And, I struggle with this narcolepsy type shit and sleep disorder that is stress induced. We finally figure out how to get my stress induced seizures under control, and then I get this stress induced like fainting and shit. And I slept so much last night. Speaking of, but yeah, even like good stress pain. I'm in a lot of pain since the surgery. And just like mental, emotional stress, strain can cause me to pass out like no matter what I'm doing. And that's the first time it's happened in public, like so bad. And next thing I know, these paramedics pull up, and I was hurting a lot from surgery. It really wasn't helping. Like, and next thing I know, these paramedics are like, "Hey man, we heard you've been fainting, and you're having trouble walking." And I said, I'm fine. I just gotta get to the bus stop, and I'll be home. My tooth hurts like an MFer, by the way. I gotta take breaks. But anyway, what was I saying? I'm just thinking I'm not going to the hospital again. And they're like, we heard, you can't walk or you keep fainting. I said, I'm fine. I just gotta get to the bus stop. And I'll be fine. I'll go home and lay down. I said, I got this stupid neurological shit. I'm fine. It's just the first time it's happened in public, and I can't help it. But you know what? Once I get to the bus stop, I want to get there. Leave me alone. I don't need a ride. Unless you give me a ride to the bus stop. They're like, no, we give you a ride to the hospital. I said, no. Then I'm not going. And I said, I'm going to walk there. I'm going to walk there. And then I remember my adrenaline kicked in. And I was woke. I'm like, shit. I'm not going to the fucking hospital. I just got out. And I didn't want to go through what I did before, which I still want to make a video about, like the hell I went through, like. But anyway, and I'm still hurting from the surgery and shit, and the adrenaline though of thinking I was going back to the hospital, and the motion sickness of an ambulance, and so I get up, and they're like, I bet you won't make it to the bus stop. I said, I bet I will, and I did. And I remember hearing them as I started walking. They're like, oh my god, dude's fucking walking. They're like, he's stumbling, go follow him. And this motherfucking ambulance, these paramedics, and I don't know if, I can't remember, their faces were blurry, but I know a few of them know me. And I know a few of them that I just gotta say no to. Like, they're really good at convincing me, and they make me mad. But I just know to all ambulances, Dollar General called the ambulance on me, and these motherfuckers followed me all the way to the bus stop, and I am stumbling my ass there because things are still spinning. I'm still a bit woozy, but my adrenaline's going, you know. And I get on the bus, and I make it home, and I just collapse on the couch. And I'm just so tired and weak. And, it's weird. It's like, I just get all weak and collapse. And, what was fucked up, I could never show my face there again. And these fucking paramedics straight up stalked me all the way to the bus stop. Like, I bet you won't make it. I bet I will, but best I will, because I'm not going back. I just got out of the hospital. I stayed there for 3 days. Well, 4 if you count how long I was in the ER. No, fuck no, I ain't going back. I got shit to do. And I was on a mission, and I did end up somehow in my pocket. I had enough to pay the landlord, who was banging on my door by the time I got back. It's like, chill, I got you. But, oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I paid her before I went. And I talked to my neighbor, and I went and collapsed. I just remember thinking just how tired I was after that, but I was like pushing it, that adrenaline, really pushing it. Because I was not going. And they just it fucked me up how they followed me. And I don't know if they're the ones who knew me or not. They get frustrated with me. And there's a few who know this motherfucker. I fight them. I really do put up a fight. And I get billed. But they don't know me. At Dollar General, they know me as Tom. So, like, Dollar General's getting billed, I guess. I am so in debt because these motherfuckers. Ambulances, stop. I'm going to say no. Except for the last time I called, and I'm glad I did, because I would have died of kidney failure if I wouldn't have called, but still. Got me fucked up. I ain't paying that bill. They don't know my name. Maybe they do. Fuck. They do. If they know me, I'm getting a bill. Shit, if it's one of them. I can't believe they followed me. But I won. I win. I won the bet. Pay my bill for me. Shit. Just like something that happened. It was embarrassing. I'm embarrassed. I could never go there again. Oh my god. And I love the staff. But I can never go there again. They knew I had issues. They knew. They knew, but no way. No way.